Hey guys, welcome to Cold Coffee Comics Podcast, or we'll talk about why we're at a table in a little bit.
Yeah.
One, because we got tired of having to find where our drinks were. So yeah.
Yeah, we had nowhere to set them.
But we didn't have anywhere to set them, so we got a table. We went to Goodwill, got ourselves a table.
That's the only reason we got a table is for our drinks.
Only reason we got a table. But welcome back to what, number 9?
Yes, 9.
Yeah, number 9.
Number 9.
And I'm Brian. I'm the CEO.
You just say your name.
Yeah, I'm just Brian.
I'm Luke.
I'm Bryce.
And I'm Jaron.
And welcome to the Brew number 9.
So, Jaron, why are we at a table? You should explain to our
this
wonderful
is all,
fans.
This is all Jaron.
This is
all Jaron knows.
Well, no, Bryce wants to go with it too.
I like the
I think-
idea.
I
so
don't
I'm
know. The table?
gonna-
Yeah.
The table idea, I like the table idea.
Okay.
My elbows have a place to rest.
So our podcasts
Very
are
true.
splitting into two things now, so you all know. The table that we're at now is going to be called Casual Coffee. We'll eventually have hashtags that you guys can submit questions to and we can answer them on this.
We'll have an iPad with awesome stuff going.
Yeah.
Or
Very cool.
pieces of paper or some, or a whiteboard.
We'll have a hat. We'll pick names
Ooh,
out
I like
of.
hats.
We'll
Hats and
figure,
whiteboards.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
You had a whiteboard out there.
Details
do it. It's just a big
details are still being worked out. The Brew, which we've been calling the podcast, will be kind of our newsy game type stuff thing that you guys will all love and like us for. So.
Yup.
Thumbs up.
Sketches will be coming soon.
Yes.
We just got new equipment, the lighting that we've already had. Luke ordered the green screen equipment and everything, and I ordered another, so we have multiple to roll off of. We're snowballing some ideas right now. That's about as far as we're at. But
We've got some pretty good ones in the works.
Yeah,
It'll
we've
be
got some stuff in the works.
We've got
And
quite a few ideas.
yeah.
And we have 2 vines out on top of
Three.
our one. We have
So
3.
we have 3
total.
vines.
3 total
Three now.
vines.
Oh, we filmed 2 tonight.
2 tonight, yes.
So check them out.
With our mascot, Caboose.
Yeah.
He's a
Where
puppy.
is you? Fluffy, come here. Sorry, that's probably really loud.
yeah, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
spike of
I-
audio.
just because I did it. But
Rip
Um,
headphone users.
awesome, and this is why we haven't done anything in a while. I am blaming fully Final Fantasy 14.
And Pokemon.
And
I-
Pokemon. Those
I
are
just
the
got
two.
back from traveling Eorzea
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
Kalos region, so
Yeah,
sorry.
we kind of had to take a week off for Final Fantasy
or
14.
2, almost.
Almost 2.
Well, they did.
Um,
I don't play it.
Bryce has been
Pokemon,
busy.
yeah.
Bryce isn't much of a gamer.
No, he needs to be.
Minecraft, he does that.
yeah, but that's Minecraft.
I played Halo 3 today because
Well,
it's
it's
free.
free.
It's free for
Xbox
gold
Live,
members.
yeah.
This is the Halo
Yeah.
3 week. So,
I
or
have
until the next
Halo
one.
3 already.
I know, but digital
it's
download?
free.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
but
problem is
my
you
gold
can't,
subscription is
you
up,
can't
so I
play
can't
it unless you're
play
connected to the internet.
Oh,
I can't
DRM.
get it. I can't get in. Like when I didn't have internet for like 3 days when we had the issue with the modem, I couldn't get in and play my games like Dead Rising 2 or Rainbow Six. I couldn't do it because it was installed on my hard drive, but it said you can't access the downloadable content.
I thought they
That
were
kicked
getting
me
rid
out.
of the whole DRM thing.
Yeah,
and
that's what they
stuff like that.
claim.
Well,
Well,
maybe not
either
with
way-
digital downloads because I know they're
Yeah.
going to do the DRM on discs
Mhm.
and they're not doing that anymore.
Well, I would assume that in that case it has something to do with the fact that to be able to have this game, you had to be for free. You had to be connected to Xbox Gold,
Yeah.
right? That's what?
Well,
So
you had to
maybe
have
because if you
a gold membership.
yeah,
I don't know.
download
I was
it.
I was a little pissed off actually
Yeah.
with that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well, then we got it fixed, and now I can play online. So.
Yay!
Yay for Charter.
Oh, Time Warner.
My favorite is when they randomly drop. Like I'll be watching Netflix.
Speaking of people we hate. I
Yeah,
have a
speaking
complaint
of
about
people we
EA,
hate,
we'll go into
We'll-
that.
We'll
we
get
will.
there in a second. I'll be watching Netflix, and 2 nights ago I'm watching The Arrow. Phenomenal series, by the way. Arrow. It's about the Green Arrow.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's actually really good.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what they...
Yeah.
On ABC?
Or no?
The ABC
Oh, I'm
Family
mixing
or
up
something, or
Hawkeye and the
CBC.
Green Arrow.
Well, they're
Yeah,
pretty much the same
they're-
thing.
I mean-
Hawkeye's just more of a dick.
I guess, I don't know.
But yeah, I was watching that, and it dropped 3 times in an episode on my Xbox. So I turned it off and watched it on my iPad because I was just like, First world problems.
My internet connection, why?
I can't stream it.
Servers
watch
are
it on my
number one.
TV.
Servers have maintenance.
So no, I know. I tried to log in last night and there was maintenance. And I was like, come on.
I tried to test my Asus Slate so I could have that run on the side, and it was like server maintenance. I'm like, well, so much for testing that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But EA.
EA.
Oh my
Why are we
god.
angry at them today?
You know what, hold on. I'm just going to
Anger.
say, I've been saying this the entire time we've been doing this podcast. Fuck EA, so
Yes. Fuck
take it away,
EA.
Jaren.
So somebody brought in their computer to do an update on The Sims. They couldn't have it update.
Was
The
this
new
This was
SimCity
recent.
or...
Just Sims.
Sims.
Sims 3.
Okay.
And they couldn't do the update through the updater. So they brought it in. I had to manually download the update and install it manually.
Right.
Game was up to date, ready to go. Closed the tag, set it in our green zone for them to come by and pick it up. Took them 2 days to come and pick it up. Within 2 days, EA launched another update. So that
Oh
we
my
went
God.
to give them back the computer, and they're like, "Well, it's not up to date." I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Because I installed 6.0.2.1,
Right.
and they launched 6.0.2.3, which means they probably launched 2 different updates.
And they
in
didn't
that
probably
time.
change anything. They were just like, well, let's just do this to fuck over our people.
Yeah, so
What,
I had to.
is this the update for, is it like the Origin client? Is that what we're
It's
talking
through
about?
Origin
Yeah.
and all of that stuff.
Fuck
Yeah.
Origin client.
Get
Origin,
on Steam like a
God.
real game.
Origin
Oh my
and
God.
EA, you guys can suck it.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
Origin
aren't
is
you
EA.
Steam? Origin, you should
Whatever.
just sell yourself to Steam. Just sell yourself.
That
Just
would be
like, you know
EA
what?
selling a part of themselves, which they will
Perfect.
never do.
You know what?
EA will probably go to Valve and be like, "Hey, we want to buy you out," and Valve will be like, "Go fuck yourself."
Good.
Thank God.
Because I love Valve, and I'm so glad there's no more summer sale. But this next summer sale, I'll have a lot more money, so I will buy a lot more games.
I've actually only bought 2 games off of Steam.
You,
What two
Yeah.
the curse of being a YouTube guy with the Let's Plays is that I have this massive list of
I-
games, and some of them I haven't even touched, I'll be
Yeah.
honest. And it's like, I bought all these games, now I have to play them.
Well, it's
So,
And they're like $4. It's like, here's a $70 game for $1.50.
exactly.
Whoa, you should buy. I think I have over $9,000 worth of games. I think I spent like $200 total. Like,
Well, it's ridiculous.
and you can actually
dude.
like look and see how much each game costs and what the retail price is, and then what you paid for it. And all of my games, summer sale. It's like, oh, here's a $50 game.
During the summer, I'm always broke, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, and that's no, I know why. It's the Steam summer sale. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
good for you.
I love it. I love the Steam. I love Steam. Everything.
I like it. I just have never really bought that many games on it. I think I have Age of Empires 2 HD.
Mm-hmm.
I
No, I
couldn't
should get
pass
that
that
one.
up,
I should get that one.
and it was $5. So I was excited.
We should do one.
And then
with
Sins
us
of the Solar
playing
Empire.
Insane.
What was it?
Sins of the Solar Empire.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
Steam
yeah.
though. Oh no, they switched over to Steam because it used to be Stardock,
Yeah.
or when we would do the giant.
It might be that.
plans.
I don't know. I only have like 2 games on Steam.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they have no. Prices is little journey. But
See what I start?
Bryce is our young guy.
Trend starter.
He can't
Trend
he
starter.
can't drink
you
yet.
can't have alcohol.
He doesn't know. the
Luke has
calories.
something in his coffee.
Yeah, it's actually really coffee.
It's
really
spiked
coffee.
seats for sure.
It's actually not coffee. It's just straight up liquor.
Yeah.
Or-
No, that's this
I'm
one.
drinking just
Um,
straight McCormick's, just right out of this thing. It's so good for you.
Yes, and now we'll be releasing a gameplay after this. Luke, why are you running into the corner? Yeah, Carter. No,
I'm
okay,
just
so
spamming a bunch of letters.
back on topic. If we have it, we don't really have a
We don't
topic.
have a topic. This is why we want you guys to ask us questions.
Yeah,
so
please, because we're
yeah.
kind of. I mean, we have content and we have stuff, but it helps when you guys are engaged.
Community involvement is key.
I mean,
Oh.
if you are engaged, congratulations, and I hope that you and your other are significantly happy. But we want you
I
to
took a
engage
tangent.
us.
Yeah, where the
No,
hell did
I
that
said
go?
engaged, and so my brain went over here, and so I was like,
I was
oh, I'll just
studying.
follow it. Well, where?
Oh my gosh.
Squirrel?
Speaking of things that make us angry,
Yeah.
Watch Dogs,
Looking at you, Watchdogs.
Ubisoft. Okay, 4 days till Assassin's Creed 4. I am stoked and I love you guys, but delaying Watch Dogs, I'm crying and broken inside.
He is.
Oh my gosh, I need to beat Assassin's Creed 3.
I do too.
Lightbone!
I do too.
Wow, that just hit me.
What have I done with
And
my life?
I had issues with Connor. Legitimately, I could not.
What do you have against Native Americans?
See what he's trying to promote.
Nothing.
I totally just turned that racist.
You
I'm
did,
sorry, that was-
and absolutely nothing. I mean, not gonna say anything.
Oh my gosh.
What? Assassin's Creed logo.
No, I do, and I love the series and I love the games. There's that for those of you who can't see.
For who, those of you that don't know, we're geek nerds.
Yeah. Oh, but
So.
the thing that I just couldn't get into Connor as an assassin because I felt like he was a little emo child running around going, no, you're my way. And I was like, all right, cool. I have no connection to Connor, so if he dies, whoop-de-fucking do. I wanted to find out more about Desmond, but getting through the Connor shit pissed me off, and so I just kind of stopped. I'm on the last
You
kill.
really need to beat the game.
I know.
Because
I need
there's
to beat
stuff.
the fucking game, and you want to talk to me about it.
Do you guys
It's
think
been
I can beat it in
I can beat it
4 days?
tonight.
Even though I need to edit 2 videos, make
No.
a sketch, and
Edit videos with your
Do some
hands,
scripts.
play the video game with your feet.
I'll just have to.
that's a skill.
That's a skill.
I'll just have to
right
beat
there.
it tonight.
But
or
yes,
tomorrow.
there's so
I'll
much
do it
at the
tomorrow.
end that you're.
It's like
I want to know your reaction about because you are a Desmond fan.
I am a Desmond fan.
Fan?
Well,
Fan?
Fan. Okay.
Now you're kind of leading me to believe that it's something that will make me not like Desmond.
No, I
Okay,
want to.
no,
I want to know your reaction. Luke knows what I'm talking about right now.
But spoiler alert, I didn't actually beat the game. I just watched the videos.
I don't want to know.
I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is I watched the videos. I'm not that big of an Assassin's Creed fan, just because I think the games get a little repetitive. And
No,
but
that's
don't get me
fair.
wrong. I mean, I
That's
played
fair.
through almost, or I've at least played almost every one except for I don't think I did Brotherhood.
Oh, see, that was the best
Or
one.
the
That was
Vita
the best
one.
I think 2
But-
was.
Two.
Yeah.
I like
think-
2 a
I think
lot.
that whole series of 2, that whole trilogy.
Ezio was
the best.
amazing.
The Ezio trilogy. was
Ezio's a
phenomenal.
badass.
Like everybody just
Yeah.
fell in love with that.
Well, and I think that's.
I did too.
I think that's why people like Altair.
Well, you had
Ezio.
to start to fall in it because the whole main of the story of Altair is that he's kind of a douche because he's like killing
Well, he's a
old guys.
pretentious
Yeah,
douche.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like
He.
he doesn't really follow the code and everything. But then as you come
has to
to
go
become
better.
like a better person, you're like, oh man, I like this guy. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but
ah,
becoming a better
gosh.
person was so repetitive.
Yeah, but they learn from that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one thing I
That's
love
what I
about
loved
Ubisoft
about it,
is
too.
they do listen to their community.
Yeah.
Release Watch Dogs.
Release
on
Watch
time.
Dogs now.
Yeah.
They want to make it a
Um,
better game.
Well, and that's the thing, and that's why AC2 changed so much. And then Brotherhood, they still listened to them, brought in multiplayer.
Mhm.
Then Revelations, they just continued with the Ezio trilogy because they had it planned out, and everybody loves it.
Oh, and then with the
Yeah.
hook blade. I mean, the hook blade was my
That was
favorite
amazing.
one.
Just that's awesome.
Hey, look, a guy. I'm gonna flip over him. Wing, and there you are.
My only
Grab
problem
that belt.
going
Yeah.
into Revelations is because he is older and the mechanics.
slower.
He actually is slower.
Yeah.
It is a small difference, but when you're used to Brotherhood, you've played it for hours on end, and you go into Revelations and that minute difference, I'm like,
Yep.
he's not reacting fast enough.
No,
That's
no,
actually
no.
that's pretty brilliant. Like that
no,
just
it
sucks,
was.
It
but
was
was.
brilliant,
awesome
and
change.
it annoyed me at first, but I'm like, I get it. I just move faster.
Come on,
It's one of those that you can't be mad at because you're like, that is just
It was-
detail
it was
that I
perfect.
don't
Kind
like.
of like, kind of like, okay, and we're gonna completely flip genres and games and go to an E-rated game, Pokemon. Kind of like how the new Pokemon has changed overall. I really enjoy the changes that X and Y brought from the standard ones. Maybe it's just me, and I noticed the little ones, and I'm like,
No, they
like,
they did change quite a bit.
Yeah.
But he's like this version is all about evolution and tournament play.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
that's what I feel like they're gearing people towards, because Your entire party earns experience early on. You get the experience share, and they all earn experience. Not to mention, every Pokemon that gets to battle doesn't have to share that one set of experience.
I know. And then when
And then
and this
EV
one,
training is available from the
Well,
beginning too. Not to mention
yeah.
the breeder.
but
You
Yeah.
can breed now right
the
away.
experience
So.
thing, I kind of giggled when it first happened. When you catch a Pokemon, even if you
You
fought-
get experience.
you
for that
get
too.
experience because I was always pissed me off because I was like, well, Charizard did really well, but I caught the Pokemon, but he didn't get any credit for nothing. Like,
Like
and
it's a small experience,
Yeah.
but they still give you that experience. And overall, just the 3D world is
phenomenal. and
phenomenal.
Yeah.
The mechanics are great.
Yeah.
I love it. The rollerblades kind of annoy me.
I get a
but-
little well because I like
Yeah.
to use
Yeah,
the. like to use the joystick.
end up using the D-pad. I wish you could switch that because I'd rather have the rollerblades on the D-pad
Yeah.
because I don't use the D-pad.
Yeah,
So I end up just biking everywhere.
I tend
Because
to.
I
There
like
you
the
go.
bike.
Yeah.
I
so-
tend to forget about the rollerblades and I like go and I'll like smash into a wall and I'll be like, come on, oh, no, and I'll have to
Yeah.
like go back.
I don't know. I guess a lot of people were disappointed with the number of new Pokemon that they released in this, which I was actually surprised that it was not as many as I thought.
Mhm.
Because it was actually a relatively short
What
list.
is it now? Like 7?
720. Not counting Megaforms, that's not
That's a
counting
hell of a
Megaforms.
lot of Pokemon.
No, I know, but people wanted, there were a lot of evolutions and,
Yeah.
and pre-evolutions that people wanted to see.
Yeah.
Granted, a lot of big ones like Gengar, Alakazam, Pinsir, Heracross, big names like that did get Megaforms.
Yeah, but they went with the big names.
But Game Freak on their Twitter officially announced they're like, don't worry, we've got big stuff coming for you soon.
Yeah.
So they'll probably release.
I'm
something.
pretty sure they're going to be releasing
Oh.
some sort of DLC or something like
Mhm.
that. So,
Sweet.
because they've already said this is going to be the first Pokemon that's probably going to ever have DLC. So,
Did we post a story about PETA's
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, I posted
yeah,
that.
I was
Yeah,
making
yeah.
sure that we posted that. I
It's
can't
just
remember.
absolutely-
PETA, you guys are some crazy motherfuckers. You need to stop harassing children with these twisted ass Pokemon games that you guys are making. Like, you know, we do joke about it, but in all honesty, it's something that hits me in my inner child. You know, thinking about like
Yeah.
somebody my age when I first started playing Pokemon, like seeing something like this that they put out there just as ridiculous propaganda because they don't believe in fun. And, you know, I mean,
Yeah, dude,
twisted,
no
you know,
fun.
beating up, chopping up Pokemon. Like, are you fucking kidding me, guys? Like,
that's.
I
yeah.
think there's something inherently fucking wrong with somebody who will do that.
Well,
Especially to a children's series.
yeah,
Like,
well, and PETA's been caught like inhumanely killing animals and all this stuff.
Yeah,
They-
and then-
despite
and then
all
just-
of the stuff they go for,
yeah.
and then didn't Nintendo like have a lawsuit against that? That
I
whole video?
don't remember.
I thought
How did
I
I
could
miss
see
that? It was
Nintendo
really-
is very protective over its IP rights, so I would imagine
Well,
that they
especially,
would
like-
do something.
Especially Pokemon. Pokemon is one of the biggest names they have,
Yeah.
and it's what's keeping that
Yeah.
handheld market alive.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that 3DS sales probably went through the roof the
Oh,
day X and Y
definitely.
came out.
I
so.
bought. I had to buy a special edition one.
I didn't even have to buy a special edition. I did,
I had to.
I did.
I had to.
but yeah, I had to buy a 3DS just to get these games, and I bought them. I bought it specifically for that.
Well, and Zelda, but that's.
Well, see, Zelda didn't even make me buy.
Zelda made me buy my
handheld.
first one, and then I got.
I stole
then I
my
got
sister's
broke.
3DS to play Zelda.
There you go. Yeah.
Then I got broke, so I had to sell that one away. But then I got the special edition Pokemon. Sorry,
Pokemon.
my mom calls it Pokemans. And so, like, I've grown up with Pokemans. Brian, you play with your Pokemans? No, Mom, I'm playing with my Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
Like,
Mom.
gosh,
Jeez,
Mom.
Mom.
Get it
And so she's
right.
like, okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, Brian's good. He's just playing his Pokemans.
That's
You
done this
That's my mom, though, and that's what I grew up with.
Well, and kids always do that. They always correct you.
Well, yeah.
It's funny. Because I do that to my nephew with Skylanders, which, holy shit, that franchise is just...
Oh, good for them.
Well, they have
It's
a third. They
phenomenal.
have a third expansion to
Uh-huh.
all this coming out, and
A
it's
third?
Yes, it's ridiculous because
Because it was Skylanders,
It's huge now.
Skylanders
It's
Giant.
huge.
Then what is this new one?
there's Skylanders,
Skylanders
there's
Giants.
Skylanders Giants, and there's Skylanders Swap Force now.
That's
I don't
What's
know.
the
Right
What's
on.
the one that they have out now that saw at Best Buy, like displayed up front?
That's
Skylanders
Swap
Giant.
Force.
Oh, is it?
Is that
it
Swap
out now?
Force?
Yeah, Giants is done.
That's the
Giants
whole
passed.
thing that we have right when you walk in.
That's
Yeah.
Swap
Left right
Force,
next
yeah.
to the-
Oh, trust me, my nephews have to tell me all about it. Apparently, they have swappable pieces or something.
Yeah.
And you can swap it on the figures because
Oh, Swap Force. I thought you said SWAT Force.
swap.
Like,
Okay.
go,
Have you
go,
ever-
go,
do you know
go,
That's
the-
why I was like,
criminals.
SWAT. I'm
like,
like, oh my god.
yeah, no,
this is
SWAT
intense.
team's like, all right, I am in. Like,
as in switching.
Yes.
okay.
Do you know how Skylanders works?
Something in like a little pad, you hook it into your computer.
Yeah, you get
and
a-
set the
you
little
get a little
character
portal.
on it, and then
The
it.
character's got a chip in it. You set them on there, and you actually play that character in the game. It's pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah.
I think like Game Freak could make bank off of this if they did something with like.
Oh my god, I'd
Pokemon.
buy every. I'd
Because-
buy every single figure.
Because each
For
of those
$2,000?
figures,
Alright,
you'll
here's a
never
check.
find a figure that's like less than $5 unless you buy it online. But each figure goes for like $10 to $15,
Mhm.
and that's just one figure. I added all of this up, and just with the first 2 expansions, you would have spent over $750 just to get every
They're
figure.
genius.
Yeah.
That's not including special editions or anything like that, which will go for $3,000 online.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you will actually be receiving, for a purchase of $3,000, Cold Coffee Comics 4, Elite 4,
Just-
chipped that you can use in Skylanders.
So-
For $3,000
Yeah.
each.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Kickstarter.
And this is
Kickstarter.
This is why I don't understand why Game Freak wouldn't do that, because
They have
well, they have the Pokemon Rumble.
Pokemon
but-
Rumble.
But I don't feel like it's in the same aspect.
I
Because even
understand.
Disney is doing it with the Disney Infinity.
They're gonna make so much money. Holy shit, that is
Since-
a cash cow.
Well, it's
Since
like-
Disney
Yeah.
needs so
I,
much
I
money.
won't. I won't.
mean,
I won't lie. The build your own world kind of made me go.
Well, and
Like,
I looked at some gameplays on it and I'm like, wow.
a
this
ton
is
of people have
some
grown up
stuff.
with Disney, so they know that this is going to sell and this is going to be the biggest thing that they've got. So it's
Well, and see, here's the thing that I was going to come around to was yes, Game Freak did have the Pokemon figures for Pokemon Rumble, and I think it was kind of a test market to see where it would go because the Wii U, the gamepad, has a reader on it
really
built into it. Yeah, so you can just take these figures and stick it right on there, and then
oh,
it's in the
that's
game.
like
It's on the
Wii U.
gamepad itself. So
A Wii U?
that's a.
Wii U?
I almost feel like that's a bad test market because the Wii U still hasn't taken off. Like
Yeah.
It should.
yeah,
So.
but Smash Bros is coming up. I like
True.
my Wii U.
Do
Shut
you
the
remember
hell
the-
up.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm not bashing the Wii U.
I know.
I love the fact that they're trying to integrate tablets and everything, and that's actually pretty cool because, like, yes, smart glass and everything is smart to do just any tablet, but none of those have like readable. None of them will be able to read a chip
Yeah.
like that. You'd have to have some sort of QR code, which wouldn't
Mhm.
work. I love the idea of the Wii U, but unfortunately, there's not. Third-party support for
No.
Nintendo is
It's dying.
Shit.
just gone.
Well, I mean,
Except for the
especially when,
handheld market.
well,
Yeah.
when they're releasing games like Project Spark and different things like that on the Xbox One, and the Wii U's like, hey, you know what? You can take your game with you.
If you want to know the truth, like
awesome.
the most I really use my taking my Wii U with me is when I'm in the bathroom watching Netflix while I'm doing my stuff. Like,
Well,
just
that's
sometimes
why I
you
have
have to
an
take
iPhone.
a crap and watch some Netflix. It's just how it is.
Sony's remote play by far is probably the
Mhm.
best idea
Yeah.
for like on the go gaming. That like they failed. They didn't really do great with the PSP. The PS Vita flopped when it first came out. They're like, oh, it's console gaming in a handheld. That's great. You still don't have any games that do it though.
Yeah, but see, the
And then
thing I
remote play
think.
wasn't supported at first by a lot of companies. They're
Yeah.
like, no, we don't want it. So
Yeah.
now that they're requiring it,
Well, anything that you download off the PlayStation Store, you can. I think you've almost always been able to.
well, yeah, off the
Like,
PlayStation Store.
But
like PlayStation 3 titles and stuff like that were always hit and miss. There was
Yeah.
very few that did the remote play.
and see, with me, I mean, I really think that innovation, especially something like the Vita, which I own a Vita, I love my Vita. It's
Oh, I love the
powerful
Vitas,
handheld
yeah.
system, you know.
One of the
Never
And the
got the
Wii
Vita.
U, it's kind of sad because you know the whole like measurement of success, and which is measured by innovation, is
Mhm.
based on like how well it's selling. Which
Right.
you know, I'll admit it, the Wii U is not doing well. I wish it was doing much better, but I still think it's very innovative in what it's trying to do.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I love these systems.
Mhm.
I want a Vita, I want a Wii U.
I kind of want them
The
all.
problem
I'll
I've
attach them.
always had with them is yes, these companies measure success by how well they sell, and then when they don't sell, they don't make games for
Yeah.
them, and so then I'm not getting the games I want, so now I don't want to buy it.
Exactly. Well, and I'm totally agreeing. It's just sad.
Yeah,
I mean,
It
that's
is
how it
sad.
works,
It is
though.
sad.
You know,
It is-
it's
it is very sad. So
yay
yeah,
capitalism, free
it's
market,
kind
man.
of sad. So all right, we're about to wrap up, so we
5
might
minutes.
as well
Yeah, we got 5
finish
minutes,
with like what
What
we've been playing.
Yep.
So
It's a good idea.
Okay, so I guess I'll start. I have been playing Final Fantasy 14 a lot. A lot.
I have to think about it.
Pokemon X and Y a lot. My girlfriend hasn't heard from me in a few days. That's fine.
There was actually a missing report on
he's
it
not
for a
even
little
sure
bit.
if he's still got a
I
girlfriend.
might not anymore, but she understands.
Does she?
I hope so. And
He's like married, has 2 kids, and he doesn't even.
I left you
But
10 years ago.
it's been
That's well, I'm a Pokemon master. What have you been doing? Oh god, I've been to the Elite Four 7 times, and I've got a team of all level 100s. Oh, you have 3 kids? Nice.
Nice. You've been using your time productively.
And actually, I got on Mech Warrior Online again. Just ran.
I heard they changed up a lot of
They
things.
changed a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm not too excited about it. One of my favorite franchises, ever since I was little, was the Mech Warrior franchise, and
Just like the idea of giant
oh,
robots.
it's awesome.
Shit up.
It's kind of like
Pacific Rim.
which
I
I
haven't
saw.
watched that.
I saw the movie, and I was not disappointed because it was giant fucking robots fighting giant fucking aliens.
When you said you liked it, I was actually surprised because you are always the like.
I'm
hard
a
about
very
movies.
I'm a huge critic. I'll release some
And-
critic explanations of stuff on my own.
Yeah, so
Later.
if we had a
Actually,
movie,
That's, that's called a critique, Brian.
pretty tight.
Oh! See what I did there?
Oh, there goes my mic.
Ignore me.
Yeah, I did that.
No, if we ever do movie reviews, they'll probably be from
It'll-
Ryan
it'll be
because
from
he's
me.
one of the like hardest.
I am good though, and I know what I'm talking about.
I still enjoy movies, but there's things that I catch because I like making videos.
Mhm.
It's like, what are you doing there?
the content.
J.J. Abrams, put down the lens flare.
Please,
No, seriously,
please.
we
I
understand.
love your stuff. I love your
I
stuff.
like your lens flare. Keep it up.
No,
Lens flare.
Get out.
Right here.
Get
Do
out.
it. Bryce
Get
is
out.
doing a lens flare right here.
I probably,
He
it's
probably
too much
won't.
effort.
He probably won't.
it's
I'll
just
add it.
I
in. I'll
love
steal
I love
video.
it, but it's just no, not
Yeah.
anymore.
Alright, how many, is that all you played?
That's all I've been playing. I
That was
really
a big
haven't-
tangent too.
Yeah,
sorry.
we
You
are.
guys go around because I have a couple of things
Okay.
I need to say.
Well, I've only been playing Final Fantasy 14 a lot.
We got a mode.
There's
mode.
only been 2 days I haven't played since I got it, which is
Wow.
pretty bad.
That's like
Um,
almost a month now.
The one day
Is that a month? Yeah.
I was super tired, and then yesterday I was trying to install it on a different computer and it didn't work. And then the servers had maintenance, so I couldn't
Of
play.
course.
Thanks, servers. But yeah, a lot of that. Love that game. Holy shit, I love that game.
It brings
It brings all the Final Fantasies together.
every Final Fantasy
And
run one.
It's
through
my
13.
first MMO. I broke my rule to play this MMO. That shows you quite a bit.
And I'm very instrumental in having that happen.
Yeah, and well, and it was only $30 to get. So, anyways, and then Pokemon X and Y. I just beat the 6th gym leader, and there's something about to happen with Team Flare. So I didn't want to get into that last night because I was like I wasn't really paying attention. So it's
Yeah.
like I must pay attention to this story. It's
Yeah.
important in Pokemon games. So.
Is that really just Pokemon X and Y and Final Fantasy 14?
Dude,
You just switching
that'll
between
consume
those?
your life.
Yeah, once I think about it, yeah.
Or if you do it right,
it.
which is what I've
I
been
don't
doing.
have a ton of time for gaming as is, so.
I'll play, and then I'll move my character around in a little battle, and then I'll hit A and attack, and then I'll go back and play Final Fantasy, and then I'll move around and attack.
Bad for you.
It's pretty
Well,
awesome.
this is why I play Pokemon while there's a macro running and leveling my crafting classes
Yeah.
on Final Fantasy
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm a hockey horse.
So, what I've been playing is a little bit more of Crackdown just because there was like a few more skills that I needed to get to 4 stars and I wanted to do that. Driving is like the biggest one. I just needed to do races. So Crackdown, like we said before, Halo 3 is free to gold members on Xbox, so I downloaded that. I was playing it today actually before I came. Also Skyrim, I was playing more of that because Clay, if you're watching, thank you. I will pay you $10 for it, but he got me the digital download, so I was happy with that.
I need to beat that think that's a
Me,
big game.
yeah, I
It
know.
is.
I have all these quests and side quests.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing that. I've been playing Minecraft a little bit on the
Yeah,
side.
Minecraft.
I actually updated it recently on the Xbox because they're actually updating it quickly on the Xbox.
Well, they're trying to catch up to the computer.
Which would be nice because there's so much you can do on the
Oh, you
computer.
forgot the
The
horse
shit you can do in that game.
Oh,
I
it's
was-
amazing.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Like
We should
I
do a
will
Let's
not.
Play Minecraft. We should all do that on our
All of us,
computer.
yeah, that'd be awesome. to see.
Are you just out to ruin my
No,
life?
I'm not out to ruin you. I'm out to.
Just one more block.
Well, yeah. Oh my
16
god.
blocks
more
blocks
Oh
there.
my god. I hate that. Okay,
So
I'm just
Jared
gonna
built a
build this
life-size
wall.
replica of New York.
Um,
in
actually,
Minecraft.
we
that has
actually did
happened.
that. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
serious? I
Um,
was
Not like-
joking, but
Block by block, but
I'm-
we built it.
I'm working on a full size Minas Tirith. Like that's one of my goals, and I'm doing it in creative mode right now. But a full size Minas Tirith where we can all walk around and maybe have orcs come and attack us or something.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know.
That'd be
I'm
cool.
gonna build Eorzea. What?
What's up?
The whole everything.
The whole everything.
That's about everything I've been playing.
Cool.
All right, so I've been playing Final Fantasy 14, Pokemon. Just so we're covered. There we go. We're cleared on those two.
Those two. They've
Um,
been played. By
Put down the picture.
I
It's
just
worse.
beat
It's
Beyond
like,
Two
ugh.
Souls. David Cage, if you're out there, I fucking love you, man.
I'm gonna get that.
It's, dude, it's.
I got $30 I need to spend because they gave me a certificate.
Have you ever played a David Cage game?
Well, I played Heavy Rain.
You know, so basically,
and I
it's
love
half.
that game.
It's half like actual like, oh, this could happen, and then it's half like crazy shit. And so and I just love the way because it's an interactive movie. You know, it's like it's
I
a
did see-
game.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It's
I was
a
watching it,
game
I
in a
didn't know-
sense.
I don't know like anything about it
Yeah.
besides that.
David Cage
The
has always kind of
cinematics
done
in
that.
those and this, like, I specifically hooked up my headphones so I could have 5.1 surround sound because the sound on those games is just amazing.
Yeah.
I love my headset.
But and you know, seeing fucking Willem
I love
Dafoe
yours,
and Ellen Page like looking like Willem Dafoe and Ellen Page was pretty cool. Anyways, David Cage, you're a golden god. I love you. I've been playing the Stanley Parable.
oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah,
yes.
that's what I was
We
Which
actually
we're
released a video.
uploading the
Yep.
Let's Plays right now, and that game, it's an interactive story, which you have to play to understand. There is no way I can sit here and describe to you anything about this game because one, I don't want to spoil it,
It's pretty
and
awesome.
two, I haven't ever played anything like it before.
Yeah,
And-
from the Let's Plays that I've already seen on it,
Yeah,
there's nothing like that game that I've ever seen.
So
I
fun.
haven't laughed that
So
hard
funny.
playing a game, and I don't think ever, to be perfectly
It's
honest.
brilliant. Just brilliant.
You know?
But so yeah, I mean that's a couple other things. I picked up Fire Emblem and I screwed around with that a little bit. But there was one thing that I did want to announce before we wrap everything up,
I don't know. That's something.
and
I
that's
don't know what that means. Quick read. There's Jaren in the shot.
I
He doesn't
think
know what
your
he's doing.
SD card is about full.
Okay, so great. We're gonna
Well,
wrap this
we'll
up.
finish it.
okay. Well, we'll wrap it up then.
We'll
And
wrap it up on this camera here.
that's what
We have 3 now. See, 3.
Which
Might
you'll
have
see
to
in episode
8.
7 and 8.
No,
Or
just 8.
Just
And then
Just
this one,
8
and then
and
every one behind.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
All
if
right.
we do 3
Anyways.
days,
let him finish.
So, you know, I know the person who I'm going to talk about is probably never going to see this podcast, but recently there was an issue that happened where a very popular game critic, his name was Total Biscuit, got a video game targeted on YouTube by a developer over some pretty bullshit charges, basically because he criticized the game and didn't like the game. And so Total Biscuit went to bat for YouTubers and put out a video, a PSA, about like how companies can abuse the YouTube fair use, to get any gameplay and stuff that could be considered review or critique pulled off just because they don't want anybody making any kind of money off of their IP, which is understandable, but fair use and critique is still its own thing. So I wanted to say thank you to Total Biscuit for going to bat for YouTubers because
yeah.
I mean it's not just you did it for everybody. So thank you very much from Cold Coffee Geeks.
We love you. Wrong time.
But yeah, lots of changes happening.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll have a poll up soon on Facebook about shirts because we want to try and get some shirts out. See what you guys want.
We also, there's an issue right now with the website where you actually have to type in www, which no one
Those
does.
classic
anymore.
users.
Classic
yeah,
users. You know, when the internet was first invented by Al Gore,
Uh,
and, www. coldcoffeegeeks.com.
World Wide Web is on.
World
Yeah,
Wide Web,
well,
yeah.
yeah. See, we even have to remember what it means.
Well, that's pretty bad. Yeah,
No.
no, the site's being completely redone. So sorry about that. It's a little wonky. There's some CSS errors and stuff, but we're completely redoing
Yep.
it. So if the site doesn't get updated when we drop this content, sorry, we'll get that up as fast as possible. But you can still hit us on Facebook.com/Cold
Cold Coffee Comics.
Coffee Comics. Oh man,
We
we
gotta
gotta
change
we
that.
gotta unify this.
We were
Twitter
a
at
comic
Cold Coffee
company
Geeks.
first, and then it's switching and
I
stuff.
wonder if we
and
can
it's,
just
you know,
switch it
Edit it
without
to
losing
geeks.
our view.
We might be able to. We can talk.
I might.
We'll
I'll
figure it
check.
We'll figure that out later
Yeah.
anyways. But also youtube.com/.
Cold Coffee Comments.
Yes.
Cold Coffee Comics. The YouTube name is Cold Coffee Geeks, so just YouTube.
Cold Coffee.
I had to think because I sign it and we sign in with
Yeah.
a different thing.
Just search Cold Coffee Geeks on YouTube.
And
Nice.
then we have a Twitter now.
At Cold Coffee Geeks.
Twitter
Cold Coffee
at
Geeks
Cold
on
Coffee
Twitter.
Geeks.
We have
Hit us
a
up.
Vine, which is Cold Coffee
We have a
Geeks.
Vine. We have 3 videos up.
Boom.
So excited. And we have a Twitch now.
Yes, twitch.com/Cold Coffee Geeks, and I am actually doing a bunch of live streaming now. So come check us out, hit subscribe.
It's
You'll really like
pretty
it.
awesome.
You get to spend the night with me.
Hit that like button. We
Hit that like
hitting
button. And-
it tickles us.
We'll figure that out later. I think is that every media that we have out right now?
Right now, yeah, I think we
I
should
think,
just.
we're
Yeah,
good.
okay,
Yeah,
we're
That's
good.
a lot to
Thanks
handle.
for watching.
We'll list it at the bottom
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
screen right
Yeah,
here.
just everything.
Just Bryce. You'll
Thanks for-
In the description.
Thanks for
The
watching.
description down below.
Share us with your friends if you think we're funny or retarded or you hate us, whatever.
Love us,
Just
like
share us
us.
with your friends who might actually like us. Shoot us messages over Facebook of things you want to see, things you want us to talk about. Over Twitter as well.
We'll should we just come up with a hashtag now?
No, we don't.
No,
have
not
to.
yet.
No,
Then
no.
we'll deal with that
Just
later.
ask us questions.
Yeah,
and
just ask
we'll
us
find them
questions. We'll come up
somehow,
with something.
somewhere on one of those channels.
Cool, guys.
Gave you the million of them. So.
Have a wonderful day, night, or whatever period of time you are watching this.
And remember, don't sleep and drive.
Ooh, don't sleep and drive. Word of wisdom for the week.
That was it. You
Okay,
took it
well,
away,
sleep
man.
and drive.
don't sleep and drive. It's horrible.
We'll see you next
It's
time.
embarrassing.
Thank you.
And end the recordings. Go ahead and end that recording.
Unlucky. 37 minutes, not bad.
Yeah, we.